The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening and welcome to Coffee Break. For the next hour, you will be having coffee with me, Anna, Shelly,
me, Lynn.
Hi, I'm Bianca.
And what's brewing for today is career talk.
Ooh.
So we're going to be talking about careers, and then later on we're going to have a very special guest who actually needs no introduction. So we won't introduce her anymore. Okay. And later on you can call and ask her your career-related questions. But let's start by explaining what we do besides hosting this show with each other and kind of how we got here.
Sige, mauna kayo.
Ako?
Me?
What? Well, I actually have a lot of jobs, so it's kind of hard to explain. Whenever people ask me, what do you do? A lot. Anticlimactic. Anyway, but my two main jobs are, well, I'm a writer. I'm a freelance writer, so I write for different publications. And then I'm also the co-founder and chief mermaid of Save Philippine Seas, which is a movement to protect the world's richest marine resources. But in college, I took BA English Studies in UP. Kaya writer.
Yeah.
But I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be in environment. I don't think anyone really...
Akala ko a talk show host.
That was actually more realistic than environmental work. But I mean, I don't think anyone really grows up and says, I want to be an environmentalist. Diba? Wala.
It's that accent.
It's that accent and that facial expression. But yeah, so it's just something that I kind of stumbled upon, I guess.
Because of your dad?
Not
also.
really.
Your dad who is a...
My dad is an environmental lawyer. But yun nga, I didn't really think about, you know, when I grow up, I want to be like my dad.
The accent talaga. So I think the crucial part is the turning point. When you realize na, okay, from just being a writer, I want to...
Yeah, well, I guess my passions naman go together because I still use communications for environmental work. So, there. I only started doing environmental work after college. So, mga 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Bianca? How did you fall?
What do you do, Chos?
Hindi namin alam eh.
No, because me,
Do you hang out here a lot?
I hang here a lot. Yeah. We have a noisy guest. Wow, I have to put her on right now.
I know!
Basically, I am a host on television and, for example, events, and just recently this podcast. I also write for a newspaper and I'm an editor of a magazine. And then
Also a
in
multi-hyphenate.
between.
Okay.
Yeah. I dreamed of being in production. That was my story. I wanted to be a writer, a director. I worked in production in ABS-CBN. That was my first job. As in, running in the corridors, catching my boss to check my script, stuff like that, staying till midnight in the office, finishing concepts, pitching to the bosses, like that, until...
This was after college? Or
no,
OJT
third year
or something?
college.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, because maybe God meant it. Well, somebody asked me na, don't I see you in magazines? Because at the time I was modeling on the side. Don't I see you in magazines? Why are you...
Rumarakas.
Why are you ganyan? So, that's when the on-cam thing started. But originally, I'm painfully shy. So, bigla, same as Anna, it just happened. Parang
diba?
I wanted to be here, and this road opened, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I'm very happy naman with my career and life decisions.
Wow.
How about you? Okay. So I'm actually in education. I'm the executive director of a school called Manomiga Academy, and it provides underprivileged children access to high quality education. But the way, actually, when I was young, I wanted to be a travel show host.
Really?
Yeah, and like did you guys ever watch O02.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Nandito tayo
The
ngayon
best.
sa ano. Magkano po yan?
Ang pera natin.
Ang galing nyo.
I love it! And her
I
name,
love it.
wait, her name is Eleanor. And since my real name is Eleanor, parang I felt like, meant to be.
Her name's Eleanor?
Yeah, her name is Eleanor. And she's
Oh,
married to the
Tokyo is
producer.
Oh, Tokyo is Eleanor.
Yeah, that's
She
her
now
name.
has a name. She's always been just
Oh, Tokyo, right? I used to watch that show.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so that was really my dream. I wanted to be a travel show host. Among other things, I also wanted to be a journalist. So I studied journalism in university.
Okay,
And when I was in university, I won this essay contest, and the prize was a scholarship. And then when I received the scholarship, I got to realize, just how we should really value education. And I got to meet other scholars who, for them, I would with my blockmates, we would at 5:30 would call it 5:thirsty because we would always drink at 5:30 in college.
Very educational.
Very good influence.
I know,
Okay.
sorry. And no, but then when I got to meet other fellow scholars, I really got to meet people who really valued education because it wasn't as easy for them to go to school.
Okay.
So that's when I became very passionate about making education more accessible, even to people who won't be able to necessarily afford the high tuition fee. So that's where.
Shucks. And that's the end of our show. Thank you for watching us. Stay tuned for
Pilipinas.
Yeah,
Okay.
overage na ako, sayang. May pangarap pala.
And how about you?
I wanted to be a lot of things. So I look to the side. I originally, like Lynn, I wanted to be the host of Otokyo Gaya of Game Plan.
Game Plan!
Wait, this is
Oo.
the Paolo Abrera Susie.
Yes.
Why Game Plan?
And then every time someone would tell me, kamukha mo si Suzy Entrada, feel ko. Pero hindi talaga.
Pwede.
In fairness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Anyway,
pwede.
so I wanted
that
to
was
be
a
in
dream job also.
I wanted to be in lifestyle. So, and then I realized that I wanted to be in lifestyle because I did also that yung mga ngalabet and then show your articles. I was into publishing naman then. I realized that
And your first interview was with Bianca.
Yeah, okay.
yes.
Wala lang.
Oo nga. That was my
Nice.
major kalabit worthy article. Kasi yun yung talagang, sige, you do this. And then it was nga Bianca. So we met.
destined to be together.
Okay, so I realized that I was really in love with stories. So right around college, my college orgmate and I, we founded this group called Hungry Souls Media. We originally wanted to do a travel show.
Sayang, ako niya sanang host.
Lynn, super funny moment nun. Wala lang, kasi di ba funny siya.
Okay.
So yun, we wanted to do a travel show showcasing all the good stories around the Philippines. So instead of Mala Travel Spot, parang all the volunteer organizations,
Right, yeah.
all the good
So
news
you were
that would
already
get
sort of
mileage.
doing something related to what you're doing now. Ish.
Oo, Finol Blast lang namin. Now we run Channel Good Advocacy Communications. We cater NGOs and other advocacy-based organizations and help them with their communication requirements.
Meaning video.
Among other
Among
things, but
others.
yes.
PSA, gano'n.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
It's funny how our dream careers sort of kind of lead us to what we're doing now. It's not necessarily the same, but
Yeah.
somehow
The heart is
leads
there.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, parang you have to pass through it and then see, and then go here, parang gano'n. Diba?
Parang ganon.
No, and somebody told me before that you actually have to keep reinventing yourself by doing something new every 3 years, so that every after 5 years, there's always something new that you could bring to the table.
3 years.
Yeah,
reinvention.
so-
That's a good one.
But I'm
Price
keeping
ko.
in mind na, again, multi-hyphenated, but then, focusing on one thing, adding something new to you every 3 years to your life.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think about what I'm gonna add next year. Kasi 2 years pa lang ako out of
ago.
college, so next
2
year.
years ka palang out of
I know, she's so young.
Yeah.
How Sorry, I meant like, no, you're 30, I'm 30,
Uh-oh.
Lynn
I'm
is-
28.
I'm 22. Oh, in fact, 25 naman.
It's crazy. So yeah. Okay, so still talking about
Actually, I
careers.
forgot to mention, one of the jobs that I
Sige, ikaw
have...
na.
Hindi, pang-segue to, trust me. One of the jobs I have is I work with the Climate Change Commission.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And, di ba, okay na segue. Okay, so I work with the government for climate change related work. And being in the government is challenging, but also very fun. It makes you see the things that can be done to improve it further.
Yeah.
So with that,
Ganda na segue mo.
Thought of, also with the changing of the times, yes. Marami ng mga trabaho na were not
Kakaiba.
there before. Oo, kakaiba.
yeah,
Meron
that's
ng social media manager.
Yeah.
Ano pa ba? So, isa lang pala yung bago. So we thought of...
Hindi. Well, okay. With a social media manager, imagine, 10 years ago, you would never think, my job is to tweet for the MMDA.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's such an important job.
Super important.
Pag hindi
And
ka
actually, it's not
nag-reply.
one person, it's a team.
Yeah.
It's a
Even
team.
in ABS-CBN, ANC alerts, it's a team
Yeah.
updating people on different headlines. So yeah, it's an actual job. And I think because all of us were connected with different advocacy work, meron na situation na you'll bump into like a mayor, a congressman, they have to do this. So these are the... I mean like, ang ano kasi... parang sipit sa mabaho. Hindi naman. Parang difficult to do. Yun yung parang idea of
Perception.
job. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have our own ideas of jobs we'd like the government to hire. So that is
Consider this. Parang
Consider this. Top 5.
Hashtag not to Noy Noy.
Dear Noy Noy,
Paki-budgetan to, please.
pakilagyan ng career profile sa gov.ph.
Ano to?
Okay.
Okay, so
These are the top 5 jobs that parang our wish list for the government to have. So one of them is graphic designer Dino.
That's my suggestion.
Pwede ring Dina.
Okay,
Kasi
yeah.
pwede.
Para gender equality. Wow.
Okay, so
Okay.
din anything. So graphic designer Dino is basically just recently the most let's say efficient or visited sites na government is, well, MMDA, anything MMDA related, because they have that whole social media plan down pat. And ang hirap for people, for example, abroad, or tayo, if we have needs, we go to this unupdated website that has contact details that take forever to,
Right.
to get back to you. Policies na parang you have to read through so many things. It's super not user-friendly. So, taking the example of, yun nga, MMDA, I think this head graphic designer should be on top of all the websites of the government, whether it's kunyari NBI or NSO or all these things na people really need day in, day out, to make it user-friendly.
Aesthetically
So it's
pleasing.
attractive and
You know
efficient.
where I bumped into this? My sister who lives in London now, who is fixing her work visa. Everything kasi there is through website. Order something, it will come in 3 days. And she was trying to look through all these Pinoy websites and she's like, I'm getting nowhere. Parang,
That's
bakit
true
pa sila may
though.
website?
Yeah,
It's
true
not
though.
helping me at all. So, this is a job, I think, hashtag
I'm not-
no to Noy Noy. Yeah, you should have like some head. I wish the government had some head parang online, I don't know, office, but someone to oversee all the sites to make it all user-friendly and actually usable.
Yeah.
I think
With
another
someone
good
to answer.
thing is like part of the team of Dino.
Okay.
Someone who makes infographics
Staff.
for how to.
Yeah, I
like for
love
example, how to apply for an NBI clearance.
Yeah.
How to
That's
apply
useful.
for a driver's, how to renew a driver's
Yeah,
license. Things
yeah.
like this, diba?
Yeah.
It would be so much easier if it's outlined there on like what to do, where to go, how much to pay, diba? It also helps us in terms of parang tema loko, diba?
correct.
So I think that's
Yeah.
one thing.
Lalo
that-
na now, all the young people, we just want to see it in one picture. This is everything I have to do. Okay, let's do it. And the great thing about this is there's so many bloggers who do this for fun
Yeah.
and they can use their talent to actually help
the
so much more
government.
people. So,
Yeah.
graphic design, Dino,
Yay.
we're looking for you.
Pep Talk Pedra. Okay.
Yeah,
That's mine.
oh, Pep Talk Pedra.
Yes.
Ang ganda ng name, Pedra. Okay.
Yeah, para kunyari, native na native.
So, ano yung job niya?
kasi I think that working in the government is one of the most romantic jobs. I find that building a nation, love yan eh. You can't do that out of... Yes. Love yan eh. So, hindi siya pwedeng wala lang, ganyan, or matry nga.
Totoo yan.
So, millions of people are depending on you, on how you run the local area or the country. Yeah. So, Pep Talk Pedra will come in every time nahihirapan na siya. You know how we always depend on people to give us, pagka kunyari malungkot na tayo, like, I'm so heartbroken, I'm so disappointed, whatever. And then a friend comes.
Yeah.
So I want to hire a friend for people who work in the government.
Like a helpline, like
Yes.
Like a Dear Abby.
Dear Charo.
Like a Dear Abby and a Dear Charo rolled into one. That is Pep Talk Pedra.
Nice.
Yun.
That's a really good job.
Yeah. And an
Next.
important job, I think.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, that's mine.
These names.
Refresher Ramona. Like for me naman, but I made up this job based on also the current officials that we have. And also if I foresee myself in running. Actually, no. No, I don't.
Nag-announce!
In 2016? Okay,
No,
Ba't mga taon ka pa, girl?
Pagpapahiwating.com.
No, refresher Ramona. Because I tried to put myself in a politician's shoe, and I realized, if you're
Siya lang
Isa lang.
Cinderella.
shoes. No, but you have to wear multiple hats. And for me, my strength might be communications or education, but then I'm not very good in statistics, for example.
Okay.
And then I thought of Refresher Ramona. So her kasi Ramona siya. Her only job is to make sure that you're up to date what's happening in the world. At the same time, she will identify what are your strengths and your weaknesses. And then she'll refine your weaknesses.
Refiner Ramona.
Refiner Ramona.
/ shrink.
Yeah, if you're not good in statistics, she'll keep giving
So
you
wait, she's
exercises.
like the HR of government, like that?
Yeah, or parang apart from your advisors.
So,
you
parang
have
executive
Ramona.
assistant,
Yeah.
refresher.
Yeah.
Na refreshing.
Yeah.
Okay.
As in parang,
PM.
before you go to an event, okay, ang kakamayan mo dito, ganyan?
Yeah, like in The Devil Wears Prada, she was the...
Ganyan!
Yes! Oh, okay.
Benta!
Okay. Yeah, that's very
Diba?
important.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, next we have Sergeant
Facebook.
Okay.
Who's that?
Mine. I think this applies to not only sa government. You know how there are policies now for most corporations and most companies na hindi sila pwedeng mag-Facebook or Twitter even if work is conducted because nga may chances na petex ka lang.
Right.
And this came out from a conversation that a couple of friends always have. They always say na they want to file an anti-petex bill. Kasi meron silang nakikita ng mga...
Go ako dyan. Isa-support ko yan.
Yan talagang upload ng profile picture. Wala kang magawa.
Selfies?
Minsan pa meron yung, di ba, revealing. So, Sergeant Facebook, ang gagawin lang niya is, para lang siyang Miss Tapia of Facebook for
Miss
the government.
Tapia, yeah.
Yung ganon. Tumigil ka na dyan. Bumalik ka sa trabaho. Tama na yung bejeweled. Yung ganon.
Tama na
Candy
Candy
Crush.
Crush.
Yung invitation mo, umabot sa akin. Balik sa trabaho. Yung ganon lang siya.
With that tone.
Humihingi pa ng ticket sa akin sa Candy Crush.
Oo, yung ganyan. Ako pala mukha mo. Oo.
No, but for some people kasi, I know some people who work in government, parang it's a de-stressor. So, ano yun? May pwede
Limit.
naman,
Okay,
but
oo.
Time
May
limit.
limit.
Sergeant Facebook will come when,
Parang exage
Yeah,
na.
kung naka 5
Feeling ko, si Pep Doc Pedra, tsaka si Sergeant Facebook, kailangan nilang kasi kunyari mag-connive. Tama, connive is the perfect word. Okay lang yan, bigyan mo siya ng mga 5 minutes na pa-scroll-scroll, kasi pagod siya. Tapos, papasok na si Sergeant Facebook pag umabot siya ng 15 minutes.
Tama na.
Ganun.
I
like it.
Teamwork. Okay. And our top is Tour Guide Tony. So what I want to see in the Philippine government is a tour guide for every single employee. Meaning, pag-apply mo, kailangan kang, number 1, matuto mag-snorkel. At number 2, mag-hike sa bundok-bundukan. Kasi, for me, why this one? I think you can only protect what you love and love what you learn about. So kung hindi mo kilala yung Pilipinas and you don't know what it can offer, how are you gonna be inspired?
Right.
You know, I know government agencies like, for example, let's say the marine protected area of this island. Sila yung group. And you know what? 80% of them have never been to that place. And I'm like, how can that happen?
Yeah,
What, you're writing policies for something you've
You
never
don't
seen.
understand.
You're going to the Senate, you're lobbying for things for something you don't know.
Correct.
Diba? Parang it doesn't make sense. So I think that all government employees
Should have a tour guide too.
Yeah. Plus also, I read somewhere that 80% of Filipinos don't know how to swim, which is very...
That is tragic.
It's tragic.
That's real?
Yeah, I read somewhere.
I don't know how to swim.
Oh, there.
Sorry.
Before you run, you must know how to swim.
That's true.
Yeah.
In 2016, you have 3
Yeah,
years.
that's, kasi hindi ako papasa kay tour guide to me.
So yun lang yung trabaho niya, di ba? He goes around the Philippines with his team and just teaches people how to snorkel and guides them along trails. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Those are our career.
So consider that, government.
So, Noy, we better see that soon.
Paki-check lang. Makaya.
Baka pwedeng budget on.
Yeah. Okay, so actually we were supposed to talk about a whole other chunk of topic, but because our very special guest is here, we would like to call her in to join us and to answer your career-related questions. So, oh yes. Alright.
So let's take a quick break first, and you will see our special guest, who is a surprise. Okay, see you in a bit.
Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not... Tears up! Tears up! Anyway, jaundice does not know... This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So, jaundice. And I'm now happy to present to you Carl Lutario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos?
Ang puti, ma'am.
Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Yan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko. Amayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede pa itong nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta ng glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na sila. Sorry, ma'am. Ito talaga?
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakapin. But dapat pala caution muna yung binasa natin.
Join your host Carrots Nazareno on Live Love Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with a game Chubby Bunny, but
What's like?
have you played Chubby Bunny before?
No.
You put a marshmallow in your mouth, you say Chubby Bunny, and you keep putting it in your mouth, and you keep
Okay.
saying Chubby Bunny.
Okay.
Whoever can fit the most in their mouth wins. But we're not gonna say Chubby Bunny. We're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, okay ka na ba? And you're gonna be like, okay na.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Go.
2 at a time.
Alright, we're gonna do this time. Okay ka na ba? What?
Okay na.
Good.
I just saw it.
Okay ka na ba?
Okay na.
Okay ka na ba? Okay. No, that's disgusting.
Take a little sunshine, grab a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm.
No, she is not oily. Please welcome
Not wrong.
Hi! My gosh! Thank you. Ang galing nyo, ha? I'm so impressed, really. You know how many people it takes usually to put up a show in ABS-CBN? It's insane. And look at you guys here. It's just the four of you, a good-looking guy, two other girls, and a guy. And we have a show.
Thanks to NMF
diba?
Network.
I'm so impressed.
Yeah. So Karen, welcome to our show. Of course, broadcaster extraordinaire, mother extraordinaire, super all-around superwoman.
You're our very first guest,
Yeah.
by the way.
Really?
Yes.
You couldn't bribe anyone else or force anyone
Unfortunately,
to come, so
we don't have
they end
budget
up
yet.
with me.
Yes. No,
Okay.
really thankful to Karen because she came straight from radio, has a newscast later, spends this time with her family. So thank you. We are your extended family. So
Yes.
basically our topic for today, as you've been listening kanina pa, is career. Such a hot
Okay,
topic.
career.
Everyone's, related. I mean, everyone's concerned about all these issues related to career.
How did you
Yes.
How did you become
We
a
have to start
broadcaster?
it, yeah.
Okay, no, well,
Did you always want to be?
I'm now 42.
Wow.
I'm 40.
look it.
Doesn't look it.
I look 43. That's what they were gonna say. No, I'm 42. I've been working for television in the broadcast industry for maybe 19 years. So I took up mass communications in UP, and I graduated. My first job was in GMA 7 already, so I was a reporter, a writer, and a news anchor for a small show called Business Today. That's where I started. And then I was doing that for 6.5 years in GMA until I grew into journalism work, which was Brigada Siete, Saksi. And then when the year 2000, I moved to ABS-CBN, which was a very big career shift. And I've been in ABS-CBN for 13 years now. I was in 2000, and now it's 2013. So I've done everything. Did I always want to be a journalist? No, I wanted to be a fashion designer. When I was young.
Wait,
Yes.
commercial. Karen has been named in the most fashionable list of some of the top magazines.
Nice.
So, yun pala
Thank
yung
you.
connection doon.
Well, but I can draw.
Great!
Actually, give it to me. I can really draw. Okay.
We'll interview you first.
Yes.
Actually, there are
So,
questions down
yes, I
there.
wanted to be a fashion designer. My role model was Donna Karan. And I did apply. My parents we were very middle class, but I remember when I was in high school, alam mo yun, hindi naman kami mayaman. My parents were very tight ang pera noon. I'm the eldest of 3. And I applied for a scholarship at Parsons University in
New York.
New York, because I kept reading that all the fashionistas went there. Alam mo yun, so I applied for a scholarship and got rejected. Okay, yes. So I wanted to share this with the kids watching there. So I got rejected. Iyak ako ng iyak. I thought my life would be over.
Sorry, what age were you nito? This
I
was
must
high
have
school?
been 16 to 17 because di ba when you apply, you'd have to it'd be a year before you really okay.
Yeah.
So I got rejected for a full scholarship because we couldn't afford to go.
Right.
So if I was gonna go to Parsons, it had to be a full scholarship. So I was rejected, and I felt, what am I gonna be? I mean, that's the only thing I want to do. I had a dream. I want to be Donna Karan. And so I went to UP. I took the test in UP and Ateneo. I passed both, but I went to UP because I also felt it would be easier on my parents.
Right.
Of course. And I was always a writer when I was in school, so naturally I took up mass comm. I wanted to take up fine arts, but my dad said, Karen, that's a stretch. You're gonna be broke. Gutom. So I took up mass comm, and the nice part about it is I didn't really know I was gonna be Karen Davila until a professor told me when I was in, I think, second year college or third year college, you know what, you speak very well, you should be on television. And that's what I wanted to say, the value of people, even your teachers telling you maybe a talent you don't even know you
that's so
had. I mean, you know, you may think you're okay, then someone will tell you, you know, you're beautiful, Bianca, you can be a model or something. Then you realize, really? I mean, you know, things like that. So you don't really know. So, yeah, you could be like Lauren Legarda. She was already Lauren Legarda then.
Right.
This was in the 1980s. So I figured, okay, why not? And then so I started to be more conscious with the news. Right when I graduated from college, I auditioned. And I first auditioned in the old Channel 5. I was not accepted. I also applied in many
audition
jobs.
as in on cam.
On cam,
Yeah.
yes. So every time you go on a TV for a TV network, you always do that. But I applied so many jobs at the same time. I applied in advertising, I was rejected. I applied in hotel, I was rejected. So I felt, my God, Mom, I don't think I'm ever gonna work. This is bad.
The rejection.
Yes. And then I went to GMA 7 with a subsidiary, which was Alta. I applied and got accepted, and that was it.
Wow.
So I've been a broadcaster ever since. Yes.
What would you say would be the biggest challenge you've encountered so far in this career?
I think eventually, I'll be honest with you, it's yourself. You know, my father told me, Karen, the hindrance between you and success is really you. And I think every person, I think that the biggest challenge is really you, because you can get lazy, you can get fearful, you can choose not to initiate, you can choose to put yourself only at a certain level, you can choose not to grow, you can choose to have bad EQ at work, you can choose to not be effective. It's all you.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, your biggest asset is eventually really yourself.
I'm glad that you brought up the EQ thing, kasi a lot of people think that, you know, you can only get a job if you got good grades, if you graduated cum laude, if you know, came
If you
from
went to the top
if you went to the top 4 or 3 schools. But then, it's a lot of work actually is based on pakikisama.
Yes.
Right.
Like, if you have low EQ, if you don't know how to be a team player, it's very hard for you to move forward.
Yes,
diba?
yes, I agree. I agree, but I think it's also, it's a challenge, I think, for women. I mean, women watching. I think at work, if men are aggressive, it's okay. When I was starting out, they knew parang Karen Davila, she's so ambitious, she's so driven, she's so passionate. But if it were a man, it's not that big a deal.
Right.
I mean, really. But
Wait, so how did you get over it?
But I really, really was. I mean, I'll be very honest. I mean, looking back at how I was when I was 23, I mean, I can be blunt in your show. It's a podcast anyway. I mean, right? I mean,
Not censored. It's okay.
yeah, I mean, the one thing I didn't want to do was get pregnant at a very early age, because I really said, my God, pinagtapos pa ako ng nanay ko sa college para lang mabuntis, and that's the end of it. Diba? Parang if you get pregnant early,
Family takes
yes, of
priority
course,
over
you have to take care of your family first, and then, I mean, pursuing your dreams takes so much time. I mean, when people think that it's a walk in the park, I think it's the biggest lie. Nothing served to you in a silver platter. And people at work knew I was serious at work. It was difficult too, because you will have enemies and it won't be easy. But I'll tell you what it is. Your colleagues will respect you. And in the long run, when things simmer down, and they already know you for who you are, they will already see that you've really got the skill, you've got the talent, you mean business, you know what you're doing, you're not fluff. And that's what longevity is about.
I'm happy you mentioned the difference between earning the respect of your peers when you're a woman. It's like you have to apologize for being good, or for being
Until now?
Until now.
I never felt it.
Okay, so there was
I've never
there
felt
was a sociological study that said now men, the reason why they can be aggressive is that men respect you if you're an alpha male, but women, they'll respect you if you're more or less like them. So if you're different, other women tend to not like you. So if you're if you're an overachiever, it's easy to get the scorn of other women. That's what they say. And that's
because
why
women are, the nature of men and women are so different. Women are catty.
Right.
And the problem with women is we sabotage each other. Men don't. I mean, men don't really. You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? Men will keep each other's secrets. They'll defend each other. You know, when there's a good-looking guy, I mean, men, they have so much pride, they wouldn't put the other guy down in public. But women, yes. I mean, no, even maybe to a good friend, they wouldn't even verbalize it. But women, it's the feeling of women that there's not enough men, there's not enough wealth, there's not enough success, I'm grappling for this. It's how women think that when there's another beautiful woman, she can't say, oh my God, she's just so beautiful, I wish I looked like her. Women won't. Women are like this. She's too skinny. Oh my God, she doesn't have any boobs. See her teeth? I mean, women are like that. Or things like.
Yeah, there are some na.
Yes,
like
you know what I mean, right?
I
you know
think
what I mean.
Okay, let's segue to the questions.
Okay.
Questions. I'll relate one of them. You were talking about women nga being catty, and in your industry, in any industry, may ganun eh. Bakit siya yung inano?
Yes.
She's award. You have that. So how do you deal with that?
Pinapatulan mo ba? Or
what's your advice?
No, I'm really thinking from my own life. You really have to swallow it and ignore it. You know why? Class pays off in the end. Really. I mean, the minute you go down to a level you will regret, there's just no going back.
Okay, here we have a question from Seth Casas. He's actually watching now.
Hi, Seth.
On underemployment, paano yun? Do you take it? What's your advice?
You know, times have changed.
Perception of
if I'll be honest, so many people ask me, Karen, can I apply on TV? When I auditioned in 93, marami na nun, pero hindi ganito karami. I mean, alam mo, to those watching, the world has changed. It's also such a broadcast culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be on air.
Right.
So it's not that easy. So I think the wave now is to be innovative and a social entrepreneur and an entrepreneur. In fact, Susie Ormond had said it, that, you know, if it needs you to take one job, 2 jobs, you just have to go and do it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
all mga 3 jobs.
Basta you have to keep doing something to really make you grow. And ergo, because of how the times are much harder, which is why, in a way, being responsible with your body and parenthood and planning is much more important also today.
Okay, ito. Ay, nawala. No, we have a question from Jenna Tinaha. What to do if you have a terror boss? Have you had one?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Who is it? No, joke. Which network?
Walang laglagan.
If you have a terror boss, I'll be honest, it can get scary. I mean, I've had them, and when I was much younger, I was petrified, nanginginig, because syempre you lack self-confidence. Yes, I mean, you have the feeling they can do anything to you, etc. I think what's important in a way is, one, for you to be excellent at work. I would not make sip-sip. I mean, they can read through that.
They can read through it. They can
and they get worse. The terror bosses get worse when they see that you're trying too hard. I would be very nice, very kind, diligent, and leave them alone.
Let the work speak for itself.
Yes, I would do that.
My
I would do
husband and I
that.
talk about that a lot, about parang how can you make yourself not, proof yourself from all of these, from rumor mongers or yung mga walang kwenta na insults. And we both agree that results, you cannot argue with the results. You really just need to work hard and show results. And it's not, in the end, it's you with yourself nga. It's how happy you are, how competent you feel you are, and how well you've delivered to the objectives that you set in the beginning.
That's true.
See Tina Fey. I don't know if you guys have read her book, Bossy Pants. It's one of my favorite books.
Can you give me that?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, ebook.
Okay, she said.
Also.
Okay, so she said.
Palitan ba yan? Ibibigay mo?
Ibibigay ko.
Iba yan.
She said, on terror bosses, she sings daw the song from Sesame Street that goes over, under, around, and through.
Nice. Can you sing it?
I know.
I know that song.
You sing it,
No, I don't know that
You
song.
sing it na.
No, basta yung point niya, when there's a terror boss, there are many ways to go around it,
Right,
diba?
yeah.
You don't have to feel bad, you don't have to parang go against her,
Yeah.
but there are ways to do things without, yeah.
I would say I
True,
was like one of my first bosses was so scary that I would say the Hail Mary every time I sent something. She was that scary, but I learned everything I know from her.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to her.
That's true. Those people, like even it applies to school. Those teachers that are the toughest na you hit.
Yeah.
After you survive, you're like,
Yes! Ang galing ko!
And they're the teachers that you remember when
Yes,
to thank
true.
years
Exactly.
later, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we have a question from Jel Enriquez.
Hi, Jel.
Should we pursue a job that makes us financially stable or look for a job that makes us happy?
Oh, that's so hard.
Yeah, no, when I was young, my father, I asked, Daddy, I should get into business because with business I'll be rich. And he said, Karen, you're making a mistake. Look for a job you are passionate about and you will be excellent at, and the money will come.
Yeah.
That is true.
Right.
The money comes, it's like energy. In a way, it's like you inviting the universe over. When you are so excellent at it, things come and the money just comes in. Now, is it like that all the time? Of course not. You have painters who are so good, singers that are so good, but the money doesn't come in right away.
Right.
So I think the right thing is to be practical. You need to know first, what do I need to live? What are my responsibilities? But how do I do it that I still find a way that I'm still doing what I love? Some people like me, for example, you or Bianca, even Lynn and Shelly are lucky that you could be working and earning. But there might be someone out there, let's say you're a new painter. Painters usually, there's a market for painters, but it takes a while to sell a painting.
Right.
But the reality is, he has bills to pay.
Yeah.
I mean, now that I'm a mother with 2 kids, I would advise them, you know what? You're young enough, you can learn the ropes also with working with other people, what it's like to be in the real world. Try and get a regular job, see what it's like, and then do painting. It's a little harder than the usual of just doing one thing, but you can still instill that.
Right.
Interrelated.
Okay, follow-up question. What if your chosen career does not pay well, like teaching, NGO, social work? How do I stay in
Yours
it for
pays
long?
How do they stay?
Actually,
Okay, how do I
sorry,
stay in it
Karen,
for
may I
long?
take this?
Yeah.
Kinuha.
This is Joy, by the way.
Hi, Joy. At least in my experience, okay, so whenever I give a talk, whenever I share about Manomiga, the first question I always ask is, like, so how do you get to travel? How do you get to pay your bills? And I always say, why do I look poor?
But you founded the organization. That's
Wait,
different.
no, but now kasi, like, I think before, NGOs, if you want to pursue a career in NGO, it really paid very low, as in below minimum. But now, I think a lot of organizations, schools and NGOs, they realize that if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. So
Wow.
now the mentality now is actually to invest in people, in their training, and to pay them sustainable salaries.
But not all.
Yeah.
But
I know a lot of NGOs that until today they pay lesser than call centers. Some call center an average would be 20 to 30,000. I know a lot of big NGOs where the
15K,
media head are
yeah.
getting 15 and 16, and I'll be honest with you, you don't stay long. You don't. I mean, the whole truth of the matter is the world is round, and there's a time and place for everyone and everything, and there's a time to move on, and you will know it when that time comes. If you've invested, let's say, in an NGO where you're getting only 20,000 a month, you've been there for 15 years, for example, there's no room for growth, and there is no room for raise, and you already have so much experience, there will be a bigger NGO, the international ones, you have the UN, UNICEF, I mean, Plan, I mean, you know, there's so many, there's small ones, big ones. The multinational NGOs obviously have more funding, so when you're very skilled, you end up there. But if you leave the NGO you're in, you don't have to worry, there will be somebody else.
Right, because the skills you earn from an NGO, you get to wear multiple hats.
Yes.
Right? So your skill, you really, it's good, very good training. But at the same time also, what I see is that, of course, the key is lifestyle. I can't imagine myself buying a very expensive bag or very expensive shoes. But I'm very fulfilled in my work. So that's a choice I made.
Yes, the price you pay for the life you choose.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And since you said that the world is round, that may ano rin yan, babalik tayo sa iyong first love, which is drawing.
Sure. Okay.
So tonight we are going to be playing Pictionary with Miss Karen Davila.
Hindi ako magdodraw?
Magdodraw ka!
Okay. But do I draw to design?
Do you draw?
Pabilisan to. So wait, the themes are, please explain.
Okay.
I want to draw to show you that I can draw.
Draw muna a design. Mag-design mo muna siya.
Okay. No. So just to let you know that one of the ang cheap ng show.
Wala pa kaming sponsor sa
pen. Okay, now, designing is one thing, but cutting is really where it matters. Okay? So most of the designers we have, the ones that are very good, they may not be able to draw, but they cut. Okay? So cutting is important.
Okay.
But for example, if it's drawing, I can visualize.
Penging scissors, please.
Di ka No, so like for example, this is a gown I wore in Tatler that Rajo Laurel designed for me circa 19 some. Ano ba to? Sorry.
Wala pa kami sponsors.
Let's try.
Kami budget.
Wala pa kami sponsor.
Wala din!
Okay, last.
Ito na lang.
Yeah. No, that's fine. This one na.
Okay.
Ayan, baka meron pa tayong pen. Sandali. Ayan, wait lang.
Okay, so this gown that Rajo designed.
Okay.
This is like something that Rao designed, maybe for Statler something, 2000 something. I
this is on
remember
paper.
this.
Okay.
So it was, the inspiration then was Sharon Stone.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
So this was a white silk polo. It was high collared and that. And it had a really big corset belt.
That's
and
nice.
then like a big black ball skirt.
Wow.
But I mean to let you know that I really can draw.
Yeah.
We didn't
Okay,
now.
So we will be playing Pictionary, but
On paper.
since this is a permanent marker,
Okay.
ito na lang ang ating table.
Please explain to Karen the themes.
So I will draw.
Yes.
Yes.
You will draw.
Oh God.
But meron tayong teams for today. I will be the lead of Team NMF. So you guys will be playing along with me. And then
Wait, say hi.
Say hi. Karen will be the lead of Team Coffee Break.
Yeah.
And then
That's
we will
us.
have
That's us.
Yes.
1 minute to draw. You get a word and then you will draw for them to guess.
Yeah.
So kailangan you
I get a word and you guess.
yes.
Yeah.
But you have
Wait.
to draw it for us.
Yes.
I'll draw it.
Yeah. And then we will
Wait,
get.
how will they see it? The camera.
Flash niya later.
After
Okay.
na.
So wait, now I look at the word.
Yeah.
Wait
yeah.
lang, 1 minute.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
okay.
So you will look at the word and draw it. It's everything career related yung ano.
Okay.
Okay, are we
go.
starting?
1 minute. Go.
Wait, but they can't see it. Okay.
Hindi,
go.
ipa-flash.
Okay.
Mamaya.
Marunong nga talaga siyang mag-drawing. Established.
Ice
15
cream.
seconds.
Ice cream.
Interview.
Front
Okay,
office.
interview.
Job interview.
God.
Okay.
Yay! Job interview.
Oh, okay.
We have to show it properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Job interview.
Okay, next, Shelly.
Okay, may I borrow?
Team coffee break one.
Sasabihin ko na sa inyo ngayon, lamang sila kasi hindi talaga ako marunong mag-drawing.
Okay.
Okay.
Shucks ka ba?
Go.
Wait, wala pa akong
Go. Ay, sorry. Okay.
Wow.
Word.
Okay.
Puro iPhone ang pang-time. Samsung. Samsung.
Don't forget. How will they see?
Okay, wait.
Yeah, how will they
Ready?
see? How will they see?
I will do like that.
Okay.
No.
Here
yeah,
na.
draw like that.
Okay. Go.
Dapat nag-draw akong ganyan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Money. Bank.
Wait, kakampi ka namin. Oh.
Salary, compensation, benefit.
Competitive ang ano.
We're stupid, huh?
Wait, hindi ko lang tax.
Di ba hindi pwede?
What did you say? No. So,
Revenue.
Salary deductions.
Almost.
Accountant?
No, we almost have it. Salary deduction for what?
You cannot po! Oh, ano na?
15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're lax here. We're not strict.
Okay.
I love your team.
Maybe IR never run after us for not filing income taxes.
I don't know what it is. Can you steal?
I said
Tapos she said.
It's tax pa 1 minute.
What is it? Tax evasion?
Income tax. Okay.
Why did you give
Oh, Karen, you like this.
Sorry, I didn't like this.
Do we want to close up on the Do we want to close up on this?
Ready?
Ready? Ay, wait, wala
You
pa siyang
can-
word.
Eh, meron na siya, but you
Okay.
can't show it.
Okay,
Ready, go.
I'll watch na on the screen. Okay. Oh my God.
Clock.
Time out.
Time in.
Overtime!
Okay.
Dali!
Time in! Time out! Kasama yung ulo ko, guys. Meron bang gustong mag-drawing?
Lynn, can you hold?
I love it.
Okay.
Nape-pressure si Shani.
Ready?
Go.
Wait!
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, go.
Oh, shocks! Patay na tayo niyan. Okay.
Employment related. Career related.
Yeah, career-related words.
We have to broaden our perspective.
Drinking. That's okay. That's drinking. I know that.
That's it. Okay, so...
Bartender. Sumaman career.
15 seconds.
No, it doesn't have to be a career.
Mag-drawing ka lang.
Cap. What is the one in the middle?
Time's up.
Oh my God, that's Red Bull.
Ang hirap naman ng word mo!
Lalo na, hindi siya mukhang bull. Yun yung pinakamahirap doon.
Okay.
But that's hard. What would you have drawn, Red Bull? A person drinking.
Parang sheep.
But it's
Parang
hard,
sheep
yeah.
yung
Parang
bull.
cat.
Ang cute.
Red cat.
Okay.
May isa pa?
Kasi pagkapagod ka, either... So, malawak siya.
Okay, so 2.
That's why broaden. 2-0.
Sorry. 2, NMF 0.
Love it.
Okay.
Magaling nga mag-drawing si Karen.
Okay, go.
Happy customer.
My figure.
Oh my God, is he giving him the bad sign?
I hope not.
Boss?
Employee evaluation.
Oh, grabe yung employee evaluation.
Happy.
Promotion!
Ang galing!
Before we end, can I just ask Karen to do this for everyone because I cannot draw it. Okay, this one is for everyone, but
Yeah,
Karen
this is
will
for
draw it.
NMF
Here.
team.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Okay, this is our last.
Okay, last minute. So, this is it. Okay.
Okay. Where's the
Sobrang
pen?
saya niya.
There.
Kaya kung mamaya tayo dito.
Oh! Pinigyan mo the word.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is for NMF team.
I can't. You can do it. You know why? I don't know him.
Oh, it's a person?
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay, last.
Okay.
No, but can I tell you what it was to
Yeah.
show you my age?
Okay.
Christian Grey.
Bakit siya career?
Yeah,
diba?
50 Shades of Grey.
Ay, hindi ko alam.
Yeah.
See?
No, I could read it also.
Yes.
Don't worry. Okay, last.
Okay,
We
ano?
have last. Okay, we
Okay.
have one
But-
more. They'll cut it out in the edit.
Wait, ubus na.
Ubus na. How many words did you make?
Wait, there was one more.
Oh.
Okay, think of one na lang and then we'll guess.
Yeah.
They'll guess the
Sure.
word. Okay, draw there.
Career-related word.
Career related.
Yeah.
Oh my
Tama,
God.
kasi kung malungkot yung kanina, you're fired. Yun.
Yeah. Galing mo! Dictionary expert.
Wait, career related?
Oo, kahit ano.
How many words did you make?
Ang hirap naman ito. Ang maghirap mag-isip ng word.
Wala na.
Wala na.
Oh, Bianx, whisper na lang. Wow, ikaw
For the
naman.
NMF team? O baka
Okay.
sabihin nila sabotahe. O, teka, wala akong maisip.
Wala akong maisip
go.
eh.
Ay, ayan na.
Okay, NMF team, ready?
Mahirap ba yung word?
Yeah.
For 3
Ay, hindi
points?
mahirap.
Teacher?
Newscaster.
Napaka-obvious naman yun.
Is she pregnant?
Counselor?
Ang galing ni Karen mag-draw. Wow.
Ah! Tapos na tayo sa tax.
Sorry, for those who don't see it, there's a peso
Peso
and
sign
then a
and
dollar
dollar
sign. Sounds like.
Okay. Can we join?
Go, go!
Okay. Stop. Market.
No.
Teller.
No.
Money exchange?
Call the person that gives advice on money.
Financial advisor.
No.
Ang hirap na
Exchange rate.
Mabilis lang. Western Union.
Cebuana Lut.
Investing.
No.
Ano na? 50.
Job performance.
Okay, that's not it.
Evaluation.
Okay.
Evaluation. Job evaluation.
Valuation. Okay, with
So,
that.
coffee break wins.
Okay.
Thank you,
Sayang.
Karen.
Uy, yung mga marker nyo, alagaan nyo, please.
Thank you, Karen, for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. But can I just, say
Yeah,
something?
please have
Is
last
this
word.
seen all over the world?
Yes. It's gonna be uploaded
Is this
as well.
seen by the World Economic Forum?
We're gonna
will
email
be.
it to them. You're gonna email it to them.
Yes. No, I just wanted to say that I am very proud. Let me give them the history. So all the girls you are seeing are members of the Global Shapers Manila of the World Economic Forum. So it was an organization that I started in the Philippines, but eventually they made it grow. You're looking at the girls, and there are other members who are watching. And this is exactly what I mean by the young people today. This is innovative, it's creative, it's a startup, it's something you want to do for yourselves. If it grows, it grows. If it's not, you're loving it anyway. It's enjoying. You're contributing to the cyber world. I hope it's something valuable in the end. You know what I mean? So I'm really proud of you girls. I want to congratulate you. I think that, not only that, not only just the show, but the fact that you've really taken time to be friends with each other. I think it's important that you don't forget relationships as you go through life, I think it's important to build quality friendships along the way. So I'm really proud.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
So, thank you for having
my
coffee
God,
with us.
pasensya na kayo.
Thank
Hindi
you,
ako nakahair.
Thank
Wala
you,
akong
Beyond
hair
the
and
Box
makeup.
and New Media Factory for having us here today.
Follow her on Twitter at Karen_Davila and Instagram, I am Karen Davila.
Galing! Thank you. I am Super Bianca. I love you.